me show you some useful things that you can 3D print. Why does every wall mount stick out like it's trying to poke your eyes out? This little thing fixes that. The low-profile wall mount by VC Design. 2 small parts, quick print, done before even your coffee is cold. Triangular base goes on the wall with 2 screws. Slice the round insert into the slot, lock your part on with a single 3mm screw. That's it. Flush against the wall, rock solid. And when you want it off, it just pops back out. Now, real talk. When I downloaded this, it was free. By the time I filmed, edited and posted this video, the designer had moved it behind a $3 a month printables club membership. But don't panic. VC Design also put out a free version of basically the same mount, same slot, same round insert, same 3mm screw. The base is just a different shape. It's linked below, prints at 1, and it does the exact same job, costs you nothing. That said, if you like his work, his club is only $3 a month. You get early access to new designs before anyone else, and you get a say in what he makes next. Cheap way to back a designer who keeps putting out solid free stuff. Oh, wait. Did something just go through this window? Nope, every crack here came straight off a 3D printer. It's a fully printable broken glass effect. And it's a scary, realistic. There are a couple of versions too. One with a tennis or golf ball punching through, and one with a rock smashing the glass, shards and all. Here is the fun part. I went with tennis ball version and it does not come as one piece. It is 3 separate parts: the ball lines and the cracked glass. Normally that means 3 different prints or one multicolor job that purges and wastes a pile of filament on every color change. I ran the whole thing on the SNAPMAKER U1 instead. It has multiple print heads, so each part got its own color in a single run, with almost no wasted filament. For the glass, clear PTG on a smooth plate gives you that glossy, real glass effect. And the assembly? Barely any, it came off the bat already done. No gluing, no fiddling with the parts. The only thing left is sticking it onto a window or mirror with a bit of clear double-sided tape, mounted up with light coming through. It stops everyone in their track. Now, I'll be straight with you. These kind of strong prank lies are not really my thing, and I would not recommend doing it even after you think they will find it funny later. But stick it on your home window, your car glass, even your printer's front panel as a piece of art, and it just works on any clear glass, and everyone who spots it just smiles. A lot of you ask me after every video about what printer I use it. Usually I have to use a few of them, but not this time because every print in this video came from one machine. This is SNAPMAKER U1, a proper tool changer. They call it snap swap. Most multicolor printers push everything through one nozzle and purge filament on every color change. That is a waste pile in your bin. The U1 skips it. 4 heads, each with its own filament. Snap swap trades them in 5 seconds, not 2 minutes. So a print finishes up to 5 times faster, with up to 5 times less waste. That broken glass print, every part got its own color, all in one run. 4 heads only print clean if they match exactly, so the U1 aligns them automatically before every print. It's not stuck on one material either. That sleeve vent mixed rigid PTG with soft TPU in one job. TPU usually jams those switching hubs. Here it gets its own head, so it just runs. There is an add-on top cover too. It seals and warms the chamber for engineering filaments like ABS and ASA. Add their hardened steel nozzle and it will run abrasive industrial stuff like carbon fiber nylon easily. I cannot fit everything it does into one segment, so stick around, because every other build in this video ran on this SNAPMAKER U1, so you will see the quality for yourself. Links are in the description to buy. And let's go make something wonderful today! We've all done it. You want to hang a shelf, you grab the drill, and a week later, the whole thing is on the floor, with a hole in the wall behind it. Here is the thing, drywall is thin and weak. The only thing strong enough to hold a shelf or TV is a wooden beam hidden inside the wall. Call it a stud. Miss it, and your screw is basically holding onto cardboard. So instead of guessing, meet the stud Sniffer 3000. And the best part? No batteries and no calibration. It's fully mechanical. economical. It prints in under an hour, no supports needed, all on a single plate. So basically you can have one in your hand today. Assembly is that simple. You glue a few small magnets onto the bottom, add the snap indicator on top and seat the base. That's a whole build. Now watch, you slide it along the wall and the magnets hunt for the screws and nails buried in the stud. The second it locks on, the bolt snaps. No false readings, no second guessing. That snap means solid wood right there. Drill into that and your shelf is staying up for good. You're sitting in your parked car, lunch break, waiting for the kids. Killing 40 minutes. You want to finish that film, get through a chapter. Instead, you're holding a tablet with one arm like a waiter. Prop it on the wheel and it slides. 5 minutes in your wrist is done. Your neck is done. So is the movie. This is a park and watch stand and it fixes the whole thing. It unfolds into a wide flat platform that sits right on top of your steering wheel. Your tablet leans back at eye level, front and center, completely hands-free. The scissor-style arm spreads the pegs out wide, so a big tablet sits stable instead of tipping. When you're done, it falls flat and lives in your door pocket or glove box. This is parked use only. It does not clip to the wheel, just gravity holds it. So the moment you turn the wheel, it just falls off. One rule, no PLA. A parked car in summer will cook it. PTG, ABS or ASA only. Every part fits one plate, roughly 4 hours. No hardware at all, no bolts, no screws. The pins are printed and snap flush into the body, so nothing pokes the back of your tablet. Line up the arms, press the pins in. About a minute of work. Set it on the wheel, lean the tablet back, press play. Your car is now the smallest cinema you own. Or open your book and just read hands-free for as long as you want. Drywall is hollow, that's why the cheap store anchors spin, strip and slide right back out every time. The fix already exists. Toggle bolts. Hardware stores have sold the metal ones forever. This is just a printable version, so when you run out mid-job, you print a few in minutes instead of dropping everything for a hardware store run in the summer heat. Wings fold flat going in, then open behind the wall and grab. PTG 100% infill. Print flat, so the wings don't split when they flex. Pick your wall thickness. 5mm to 20. Same screw, same hole, every size. Drill a 10mm hole, punch it in, drive a 4mm screw. The wings fan out and clamp the back of the wall. Little taps stop it spinning while you drive it. So let's load it up. That's not supposed to happen. Look at the brick. Clean and crispy. That's not the model. I think that's my filament. The roll has been sitting out for months, and PTG, drinks up moisture out of the air. Wet filaments prints brittle. So let's load the fresh roll. Completely different part. So how much? One guy in the comment has 50 pounds on 2 of them. Holding strong, minutes to print. Strong enough to trust. Hang it and move on. 50 pounds on 2 anchors? What are you hanging first? Picture the usual Sunday. Car is covered in soap. You have a good rhythm going. Then you drag the hose around to the other side and it wedges straight under the front tire. So you pull it, stuck. Pull harder, no luck. Now you are walking back to free it instead of washing. Every wash, same thing. Here is the little thing that ends it. A car hose guide that sits down low, right at the wheel level where the hole always catches. The whole post spins on 2 real skateboard bearings. So, instead of snagging on a hard edge, the hose rolls around it and keeps sliding. Smooth every time, and it's built like a tank on purpose. Printed in PTG, so the sun and the water do not bother it. Now, the honest part. This one is not just print and go. You'll need some hardware. 2608 bearings, the mix of M8 and M5 screws in 2 lengths, matching nuts and washers, and 2 heat set inserts you melt in with a soldering iron. Nothing wild, but order the parts before you start, so you're not stuck halfway. One more thing, you can wall mount it or stack it in the dirt, but the ground spike version is not my favorite. Instead, here is the one I printed, mounted right to the wall down near the floor. Now, the hose runs along along the wall. No spike, no digging. Just screw it up and go. And the people actually run this. One maker uses it while washing 2 cars at once with a pressure washer and foam cannon. Another says the hose jamming under the tire had been a nagging problem for years. This is a fix, but say your fight is not the car, say it's the garden, and your house flattens the floor bed every time you water. Then I would print this one instead, the garden hose shield. Same rolling idea, dress it up as a little mushroom, and it looks great tucked into a bat. The hose curves around it and your flower stays standing. This one is built for a clean two-tone look, so it's a perfect job for the SNAPMAKER U1. The independent heads lay down the cap and the base in different colors in one print. No swaps, no babysitting. Best part, zero hardware to buy. You print the parts, set the base and roller down, hammer the spike through and the twist mushroom cap on top. Done in under a minute. Run it in ASA so the sun does not chalk it up over a summer. 2 houses, 2 headaches. Both gone for a few bucks of filament. Links are below. Go print the one you need. Anyway, summer riding is miserable. If you ride with proper gear on a hot day, you already know. The jacket traps everything. Your arms feel like they are in a slow cooker. You can unzip, sure, but then what's the point of wearing it? This is a motorcycle jacket sleeve vent by Rev DRX on MakerVault. It clips right into your cuff and acts like a scoop, pushing air up your sleeve while you ride. Now, the first thing I thought was safety. In case if you go down, hard PTG pressing into your wrist is not ideal. So I printed the whole thing in TPU. Flexible, soft, way safer in a crash. But the hook was completely useless. Too flexible to actually grip the sleeve fabric. It just flopped around and fell off. Here is where it got interesting. I needed the body soft and flexible because of safety. That's why I'll be using TPU. But I needed the hook rigid enough to actually hold. That means PTG. 2 different materials, but one part. The SNAPMAKER U1 has multiple independent print heads, so I set up the hook section in PTG and the rest of the body in TPU, and printed them as a single piece, in a single run. PTG hook that actually grips, TPU body that feels like a cushion if you fall. Problem solved. No assembly. Clip it in. Out on the road, you actually feel the difference. Air channel straight up your sleeve while you are moving. It's not air conditioning in a car, but on a 45-degree day, it makes a real difference. Oh, so dangerous. I checked the comments and the designer hasn't put out a mesh version yet. So right now, there isn't an official fix. If you want to try your own mesh insert, you're on your own. This file's license doesn't allow sharing remixes anyway. So for now, just know what you're getting into. Wait, was that 85 or 89? Every single time you may lose count halfway through and just give up. So I printed this, a fully mechanical push-up counter. No batteries, no app, no phone popped up in front of you. You set it on the floor under your chest and every rep clicks it forward by 1, all the way from 0 to 99. It's a 2.5 hour print, 1 plate, basic settings. Easy stuff. The SNAPMAKER U1 has separate print heads for each color, so it swapped between them on the fly and gave a few parts their own color for a cleaner finish. No filament changes with tons of purges. The assembly is honestly the best part. The whole thing runs on 3 little rubber bands, the kind you would use for hair. Snap it together and you're done. Now every rep gives you that satisfying click. No more guessing, no more miscounts, just you versus the number. So who is hitting 99 first? In a single try, of course. Blocking the sun with your hand is hard work, you agree, right? Who has that extra energy to spend? This is the Lazy Hand Hat. It's a 3D printed hand that blocks the sun, so yours don't have to. Several hours of printing with minimal supports comes in left or right hands, depends on your preference. Permanent face palm, fully hands-free, and a guaranteed double take from every single person at the beach. You gotta hand it to the sun. Just not your own. And here is my free business idea. Turn this into an actual fabric cap, floppy hand and all. Hey AliExpress sellers, the ball is in your cart. We'll check back in a month and let's see who stole it first. Okay, look, I'm not saying it's practical. You won't wear it to the work, but as a prop for a special occasion, a party or a holiday, it's an absolute winner. Print one, get the laughs, and let the sun do its worst.